because I have a little Shih Tzu at home. But this is great because it dusts, it washes, and it dries your floors, and it works on any surface. And I'm telling you, it takes up to 2 inches of space. You actually store it between your fridge and counter if you want to. But what I like about it is you're not going to have to go to one of those stores and keep buying those pads over and over and over again. You're once and done with this. You get this home and you squeeze out all of the stuff. It's very simple. You don't even have to use your hands, and you don't have to go and buy all those pads. So all you do is pick your color. It's in teal or it's in gray. So teal or gray. It's called the HandiMop because it is handy. Let me tell you, it's $29.95. It's 3 monthly payments of $9.98 to get it home, and this is our very first airing because we want to bring you new products for our new year your way. So let's check out a mop where you don't have to keep going to the store to buy all the pads. I love that. So I have my new guest here, Keith Enzi. He is the brand ambassador and also the host for Orbital Solution. So welcome to the show.
Good morning, Debbie. How are you?
Good morning.
Awesome.
So I love that this is something you don't have to keep going to the store and buying those pads. So show me how this works.
Right, 100%. It's a product called PVA, polyvinyl acetate. It's 100% PVA.
All right.
And one of the greatest things is the absorbency of it. As you can see, it can hold up to 2 cups of water.
Okay.
Okay. And as we come through, not only will it pick up our mess, but it will wash and dry it.
I love that.
So much to the point that it will make it completely dry to the point where you can actually put a tissue down. So you're not waiting around for floors to dry or anything like that.
You're not yelling at your kid, I just mopped that. Do not walk on there.
Right, get off the wall,
Yeah, you don't have to put the dog in the kennel. So when you wash it, it dries. I love that.
Yeah, now watch it. Now as you want to wash it, that was just picking up a mess. Now to wash it, you push it forward, it releases the liquid to wash, you pull it back to dry. So you're washing it, drying it, washing it, drying it. Everything you need to either dust or mop the floor is already included in the mop once it's wet.
Right.
If you use chemicals at home to clean your floor, you can still do that here, but it's not needed. As you see, it picks everything up.
You could just use soap and water?
Soap and water, vinegar, whatever you want to do.
Or your chemicals if you want to, but I like that you don't have to.
Absolutely right. And then all you need to do, once you pick up your mess, bring it over. We're going to use a bucket for TV because we don't have the sink accessible.
Sure.
So you just literally... It's got 5 rollers in here to wring it all out.
Because you don't want to use your hands. So ladies, look at this.
Right, and look, it's perfectly clean every single time. So you're not slopping around dirty water or using it. Once you use a regular mop head once, it's dirty.
Right.
So this is clean every time.
So how well does it dry? Because the one thing I don't like is the mildew smell.
Right, now great thing about the HandiMop is when it dries 100% hard as a rock.
Okay.
Okay, it dries hard as a rock, so no mold, mildew, or bacteria can grow.
So I'm feeling this, yeah. So it's hard as a rock, and you want to know that because you don't want that mildew smell. I absolutely love this. And you don't have to use a bucket. So we're only using a bucket because it's live TV, but you can just use your sink. And what I want you to know about this is this lasts up until a year. So you don't have to keep going to the store like that other brand that I won't mention. You know, you go there, you have to keep buying the pads over and over and over again, and you don't have to do that with this. So, but we do have some refillable, whoops, I knocked over a mop. That's okay, the show can keep going. We do have some refill pads for you in case you want to use different pads like for the bathroom and then a different pad for the kitchen. But what I want you to know is you don't have to keep replacing it out, you know, once a month like that other brand. But if you want the refill, because a lot of us don't like to use the same pad for the bathroom and the kitchen, you can get a set of 2 for $19.95 and 3 monthly payments of $6 and some change to get it home. So I do want you to know that because that's pretty cool. Right, now one of the great things, Debbie, about it leaving the floor completely dry is you can use it on every floor. People are afraid to mop hardwood floors because it leaves water and you don't want to ruin your floors. This will not. You can use this on hardwood floors. Look at how it dries it up. Now, you also see in here, the mop head is designed with 1 million little ridges. That's just designed to trap and hold whatever dirt and debris there may be that you're picking up. Now, let's say this is just typical laminate floor. You can see it looks clean to the eye. Right. But we put some salt and pepper down here for demonstration purposes. Sure. And you'll see in the mop head how much it's actually collected. Oh, that's a lot of salt and pepper. It picked everything up. Yeah. You know what I mean? So and here's the other thing, it's not falling off. No.
So it collects it and traps it.
It's not spreading it.
Right, so now I pick this up, I can go right to the sink. Okay, now, if you want to use the sink, if I can have the camera pick this up.
Sure.
Now, say this was the faucet, just for demonstration purposes. You see everything on there. If this was just the faucet, everything literally runs right off into the sink.
Right.
Or in this case, into the bucket.
Sure.
So when you rinse it off, it's cleaned. Okay, and then you just wring it out.
You're not using your hands. I love this.
My hands haven't touched a single thing.
Right.
The only time you ever have to use your hands is if you replace the mop head. So now I rinsed it out. I dried it out. It's perfectly clean to use in any other room, or if I'm done, I can literally store it.
I mean, it's really, what, 2 inches? It takes up 2 inches of space. Look at that slim profile, and it's also good for pet hair.
Right,
so
now.
Do you have a little pet hair down here?
Yeah, and what we do is we call it a magic finger. It acts like a finger.
Okay.
You bring your 5-ringer roller down a few inches, and it will literally mold to whatever shape you want.
Oh, I love
and in this case, we have the pet hair, and there's all your pet hair. Okay, pick it up with our mop. So there's all your pet hair.
You have it right there in the mop.
Right, and everything's collected. Just bring it to your bucket, drop it in. All the pet hair is literally gone off the mop head. Again, I'm not touching a thing. Wring it out so I can use it, either store it or use it for next time.
And then dry it if you want to.
Right, and I come back over the floor, pick every other thing up. My floor is swept, washed, and dried all at the same time.
It's pristine. So if you're just joining us, this is the new HandiMop. I absolutely love it because there's no ongoing cost. So you don't have to go into one of those, big stores that starts with the W or the T and get those pads, and you're paying like $10 a month for a box of pads. That's about $120 a year. Once you pay your $29.95, you're once and done. Because basically this lasts for about 1 year, depending on how long you use it. We do have the refill pads if you want to separate and do the bathroom and then do the kitchen and you want that separate, but you don't have to go out every single month and buy them like you do the other brands. So just think about the fact that this washes, it dusts, and it dries.
Right, it saves you so much time and energy.
I love this.
Because you're doing it all in one shot. And at home, like I said, I just use the sink, so I'm not lugging a bucket from room to room to room. When my mop head gets dirty, I go to the sink, rinse it off to the next room, and I can walk from room to room without dropping or dripping everything all over the place.
I love this. So it's $9 and some change to get home on 3 monthly payments, and it's free shipping. So we don't have free shipping on everything in this hour, but this brand new product is free shipping. So guilt-free to try it. We're gonna ship it to your door. Try it out for 30 months and start mopping your bathrooms, your kitchen.
Check this out.
You have it on carpet.
Yeah, check this out. Now, it's not a stain remover, but accidents happen.
Right.
So the first line of defense, anything that spills on the carpet, because it's so absorbent, you just put it on there, soak up as much as you can.
Right.
Okay, and just to show you how much it actually picked up.
Oh, wow.
Okay, then you go back if you want to, soak it up some more.
So it absorbs it.
Yeah, yes.
It's so convenient.
It's a sponge, it's a mop. It does everything you need it to do, okay? So then we bring it back and there's how much more the second time.
And then I want you guys to watch how he can dry this up so quickly. That's what makes this so
to pick up a mess,
convenient.
it works absolutely awesome just to pick it up. But then if you want to wash the floor again, you just push it forward, it releases the liquid, pull it back, and it dries. So it washes, it dries, it washes, it dries. So
go to hsn.com and place your order. Get this home, try something new. Try something that does not mildew if you're just joining us. When he wrings this out, it dries hard. So this is very, very hard. I don't know if you can, hear that, but it dries hard, so there's no smell.
Now check this out.
That's important.
When you run the 5-ringer roller through it, how it will get rid of everything. This is soy sauce, just regular soy sauce from the store. We're gonna pour it on the head. And now when I dip this into the fish tank, watch how this will plume out and release everything.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. It just releases all the dirt. Anything you pick up in the mop head, once you put it to water, it will release everything it picks up. You bring your 5-ringer roller through it to dry it off, and then you're good to go again.
Oh, this is awesome.
Nothing to replace.
Nothing to replace. So just think about that. You don't have to go out to the box stores and spend $10 a month on replacing the pads. This will last you up to a year, and it dries, it mops, it dusts. and it's great even if you spill something on your carpet. Thank you so much, Keith. You did a
Hey, it was my
fantastic
pleasure.
job.
It was great being here.
And I love your Rhode Island accent.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to Rhode Island this morning.